Hi everyone, welcome to Models and Agents for Beginners, episode 88 for June 30th, 2026. Let's break down today's coolest AI news so anyone can understand it. Let's go! Here's something that's going to change how you create pictures on your phone without paying a cent. Google just made Gemini's personalized image generation free for eligible users across the United States. You can now ask the chatbot to make images that match your own hobbies and the stuff you already have in Google apps like Photos or YouTube. Think of it like handing your sketchbook to an artist who has already flipped through your camera roll and knows exactly which bands, games, and styles you love. The system takes your description and mixes it with that background information so the results feel more personal than a standard image generator. This opens the door for students working on projects, hobbyists designing thumbnails, or anyone who wants to test wild ideas like dropping their favorite game character into their own neighborhood. For teens especially, it moves AI image tools from something you hear about online to something you can open right now and experiment with on your device. The more people try these tools, the quicker everyone figures out what they do well and where they still need work. To give it a shot yourself, open the Gemini app or visit gemini.google.com in a browser. Sign into your Google account and type a prompt such as, "Create an image of my favorite sneakers in a cyberpunk city." The output pulls from your connected data, so heavier use of Google Apps leads to stronger personalization. Okay, now for my favorite part of the show, the deep dive where we look under the hood. You know how your phone keyboard watches the last few words you typed and predicts what comes next based on patterns from millions of other chats. Now stretch that same idea beyond text so the system can also predict what an entire picture should contain, what a math solution likely is, or even what advice fits a tricky situation. The larger the model grows, the stronger it gets at juggling all those different jobs because it trained on one enormous collection of text that includes code examples, stories, medical details, and countless other topics. That shared training is why progress in one area, like writing code, often improves performance in another area, like brainstorming story ideas, since the core ability to spot patterns carries over. Some tasks remain uneven because the training examples simply do not cover every subject with the same depth. In the end, the whole process is still the autocomplete trick you already know, only expanded to handle far more examples than any keyboard ever could. Once you see it that way, the results stop feeling like magic and start making sense as a scaled-up version of something familiar. Let's move to cool stuff and try this, where I share tools you can test right away. One approach turns your phone into a quiet, personal helper that lives inside your regular text messages. A user on Reddit described texting an AI agent called Folk to receive a morning summary of the calendar and weather or gentle nudges to reply to messages. The agent stays low-key, works through normal language requests, and handles small reminders so you do not have to keep track of everything yourself. To try it, search your app store for Folk AI Agent or similar personal agents. Connect it to iMessage if the option appears, and start with a simple request such as, "Give me a quick morning brief with today's weather and my first 2 calendar events." See which features feel helpful and which parts still need adjustment. In Quick Bits, we cover smaller updates happening this week. The streaming service Tidal draws a line on AI-generated music. It will stop paying artists for tracks that are 100% created by AI. The music itself stays available on the platform. Tidal will also automatically remove songs that try to impersonate real artists. The policy targets monetization of fully AI-created tracks. Artists receive no payments for content that meets the 100% AI criterion. Details were reported by TechCrunch.com. Lawmakers propose protecting health data shared with chatbots. A new bill would stop AI companies from selling information people reveal to tools like ChatGPT or Claude. Those conversations receive the same treatment as other sensitive health or location records. The proposal extends existing protections to chatbot interactions. Health and location details shared during chats form the core focus. Lawmakers aim to prevent sales of such data by AI companies. The bill was covered by TheVerge.com. And that's a wrap. If any of today's stories made you go, huh, that's cool, go play with it. Curiosity is how every expert started. See you tomorrow. And if you'd rather watch than listen, find us on YouTube at Nara Network. Links in the show notes. And before you go, this show is part of the Nara Network, a family of daily podcasts on tech, science, and markets. Each one a short, sharp briefing you can finish on the commute. If today earned its place in your feed, here's your next listen. Planetarian Daily, daily breakthroughs in science, health, and longevity. Find every show free at naranetwork.com. This episode used AI voice synthesis of my voice. Editorial selection and analysis are my own.